Are you thinking about moving to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and you want to know what's going on with the real estate market in 2023 here in the Tulsa area? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to go over all of our local market data. I'm going to talk to you about supply and demand and why Tulsa might be the right place for you. And if this is the first time to our channel and you want to know everything that there is to know about living in Tulsa, Oklahoma and the surrounding suburbs, then tap that little bell notification and subscribe so you can be the first to know what's going on in our local Tulsa area market. I'm Sabrina Shaw with eXp Realty, and my team and I get calls every single day from people just like you who need help making that move to Tulsa, Oklahoma, and we absolutely love it. So whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give us a call, send us an email, shoot us a text, schedule a Zoom call, and we would love to help you make that seamless move. So what is going on with home prices here in the Tulsa metro area and even nationally? The market has definitely cooled, no doubt about it, but buying and selling is still happening daily. So if you are thinking about buying or selling a home this year, or you're thinking about investing in real estate in the Tulsa metro area, then you really probably have questions about what's happening with home prices, especially if you're watching the news, reading the crazy headlines about the real estate market. And, the market certainly isn't all roses and sunshine, but news showing that a housing market crash is going to happen like 2008 is so unlikely based on the actual housing numbers and data. And nationally, experts, they don't expect prices to come crashing down. They do expect, home price moderation and, possibly a little bit of appreciation or depreciation, depending on factors that affect supply and demand. That's going to be, local. And demand in Tulsa County. It's so important, I think in 2023, it's going to be just increasingly important, to really be aware of what's going on in the real estate market, every month for those people that are considering buying and selling. So looking at the stats, let's take a look at supply and demand. So this is Tulsa County. And I have access to, the whole MLS, but then that encompasses, a lot of rural areas and areas that I don't even work in at all. So it doesn't give me an accurate picture and it's not what I need. So like right now I'm pulling Tulsa County because I work Tulsa County, I work Creek County. And so, those are the areas where I really like to know what's going on. So, and of course I do look at the entire MLS to see how it compares, but again, this is the most important. So supply and demand, we want to look at, what's come on the market in December. So last year in December of 2021, we had 731 new listings come on the market. Whereas this December, we've had 617 listings come on the market. Now that's down 15%. And then the next number I want to look at was, okay, what's our end of month inventory in Tulsa County? Well, we're at 1,425 properties on the market. Now this is going to be condos, mobile homes. It encompasses not commercial, but all residential real estate. So we're down 23% because last year at this time, we had 1,864. Okay, so that makes me think, well, supply and demand, less supply. So let's look at month supply of inventory. And we're at 1.65 month supply of inventory. And last year we were at 1.83 month supply of inventory. Well, one of the reasons why homes have been appreciating so quickly over the past few years is, of course, because of the record low interest rates just made housing so affordable, even with the price increases. But because there was so little supply, so little inventory, so we're seeing those multiple offers. Well, we can see we have even less supply than we did at this time last year, but the market has cooled. So, why is that? Well, let's look at our pending sales and our closed sales. Our pending sales have gone down 33%. So last year, and pending means under contract. Last year we had 794 homes go under contract in December, whereas this December we only had 528. 33% less, that's significant. And closed listings are down too, but of course that is November's numbers and a little bit different, but still it's down 36%. So even though our supply is down, our demand is down too. We need to dig even further in the numbers because as real estate agents, price ranges are making a difference too. Okay, this is month supply by bedrooms and by price. And so historically, balanced market is, 5 to 6 months supply of inventory. And that's when, it's not really in the favor of the buyer. It's not really in the favor of a seller. It's a balanced market. And experts say, anything under 5 months is a seller's market. Anything over 6 months is a buyer's market in month supply of inventory. With the recent price appreciation and interest rates higher, is that going to be the case? I really don't know, and really kind of not. Like, we're kind of bending the rules a little bit. Just for example, when I say 1.63 month supply of inventory, that's a seller's market, from the definition, but buyers are, they're starting to get closing costs paid again. They're starting to get concessions. I'm not having to write as is, not having to go over asking. So even though by definition, we're in a seller's market, it's not acting the same as a typical seller's market from the past. But that demand is also why we're not seeing why prices are holding steady because of that low supply. But now let's look at it by price range. Here is our lowest month supply of inventory. And this is affordable housing, guys. So the price range from $200,000 to $275,000 for, a property. 3 bedrooms have less than a month, that 0.86. 4 bedrooms have 1.18. Okay, so very, very low. You still go up another level, 275 to 425. Okay, 3 bedrooms is 1.72 month supply, and 4 bedrooms is 1.85 month supply. So under 2 months. You're competitive in this 200 to 275 range. Pretty competitive, 275 to 425. But now let's keep going up the price ranges. So 425,000 to 525,000. Okay, look. 3 beds, we're at 3 months supply. 4 beds, 3 months supply. So that supply is increasing, and that doesn't show me what it was at this time last year. I could go and I could pull the 2021 numbers to see, but I'm 99% positive this is higher month supply. And then that 525 to 675, look at this. We are 3 bedrooms, 5.63, 4 bedrooms, 5.43. So we are in a balanced market right here. Neither a seller or a buyer's market. And then the 675 and up, this is interesting. So 6.5 month supply on 3 bedroom buyer's market, but 4 bedrooms is 3.19. Maybe that 675 and up, well, really, there's just not a lot of 4 bedrooms. And I can look at that number too. 5+ bedrooms is 4 month supply. The more expensive the houses get, we're seeing the more supply there is, which I would definitely say the interest rates have played a big part in that. All right, now let's go back. So the average sales price is up 5% from this time last year. So the average sales price for December in Tulsa County was $296,844. And last year it was $282,425. Now it's important to note, when I go and I can look month by month, it has gone down. Let me add Tulsa County right here. I'm going to add Creek County too, just, to show you a few things. I didn't go over Creek County data. I don't think that I'm going to on this video, but there is differences that I do want to talk about. Okay, so we've got the entire MLS in green, Creek County is in purple, and Tulsa County is in, I guess that's black. This is showing, and I'm not going to do median home price. I want to do average. November, every market took a dip and back up in December, but still, lower than October. And you can kind of just see how home prices, have just been fluctuating down, up, down. But June, Tulsa was at 316. And in December, it's the 297. But go back to December of 2020, Tulsa County, it was 255,000. Pre-pandemic, 219,000. We have definitely seen that price appreciation. We're seeing it month over month. We are seeing depreciation, but it's going up and down and up and down. But, going back to where, we're pre-2021, 2020, we've just grown so much. We're just, that would be a crash. And because of supply, experts just are not projecting that. Now, if you're thinking of buying or selling, pricing is super important right now. And if you're buying it with affordability, interest rates are higher, homes are less affordable. But, if you're renting or if you're just in a house that, is not working for you, the chances of interest rates ever going lower is just so highly, ever going as low as they were in, 2021 at their lowest, early 2022. that's just the chances of that happening again are just so slim. So we're never probably going to get to that pricing. Homes are less affordable now than they have been in 35 years. I mean, we're not used to this. But is that going to change very much? Interest rates are projected to go down a little bit, and it will save you money. But are you going to wait and, keep paying rent for a year, or, just keep staying, in a house that just doesn't fit your needs when you can, even though you don't want to, you could afford to buy your own home? I would just say, let's have that conversation, because there's certainly pros and cons. If you have any specific questions, I can drill down in Tulsa. I can drill down by neighborhood, Bixby, anywhere that you want to look. Numbers are important. Oh, I did want to show you one other thing. This is an important number too. Average percent of selling price to list price. So again, talking about that depreciation, really, back in 2021, almost 100% of houses, were selling at list price. And we really know, that's an average. So many of them were selling over, and many might have been selling. And if they were selling under, they were just really priced way too high, or there was just something wrong with them. Now that number for December is down 98.25%, so 1.5% lower. So when you're thinking about that, if you're buying a $400,000 house, 1.5% of that is going to be, $6,000. So maybe could you get some off? It's a possibility. Could you get some seller concessions? Yes, but on an average, could you get more? Could you get less? Probably not the first weekend on market, but if the home's been sitting a little bit, but it's going to be nothing crazy. You can't offer if the home is priced right, you really can't offer $30,000 less. That's just most likely not going to happen. So here is what's going on the market for, right now. These are December's numbers, but it's the beginning of January. So this is what's going on. If you have any questions, specifically, I invite you to reach out to me anytime. I hope that was helpful. I can always get on, if you're interested in, you're that type of personality and just are thinking about moving to Tulsa and you want a tour and you want to look around and you want to see some houses, then my team and I would love to help you do that. So again, be sure to subscribe, and I invite you to reach out to me to help you with your move to Tulsa, Oklahoma.